I need to go on a walk. My mind has been very loud lately, too loud to handle. 40 years old and still not feeling like myself. Sometimes it feels like my whole life has been about making sure nobody is disappointed in me. At work, I say yes to everything. With friends, I laugh at every joke they say, even when I don't find them funny. I guess I just don't want people to think badly of me. But lately, it's been too exhausting. I hope this walk in this park will help stop my mind from talking too much. Maybe a little peace will help. The moment I step into this park, the sound of the city slowly faded behind me. The sound of cars becomes distant, and voices disappear. This park is nice, far away from the noisy crowds. Hearing the wind moving through the trees and seeing birds flying around is so relaxing. Why didn't I come here earlier? As I walked further along the path, I started looking around. There's a tall tree on my right, but it is bent slightly to one side. Another tree nearby has a large crack on its stem. On the sidewalk, there are a handful of flowers with their petals missing. None of the plants here looks perfect, but somehow it doesn't feel wrong either. These trees and flowers don't seem embarrassed about how they appear. I keep walking deeper into the park. The air feels cool and the breeze feels so nice. I notice small details along the path. Grass growing between stones, a branch covered in moss, leaves falling from the trees. I stopped for a moment and looked around. A tree has a very strange shape. Its branches twist in many directions. Maybe a branch broke years ago. Maybe it faced a storm once, but it kept growing anyway. This makes me think about my own life, about how much time I spend worrying about my mistakes and small failures, about days I spend thinking about moments when I feel like I disappointed someone. These moments tell me that I'm not good enough. However, standing here now, looking at these trees and flowers, I wonder if I've been thinking a bit too much. None of the trees here are perfect. Some are missing branches, some are bent, some are short, some are tall, but still they grow. Eventually, I reach the end of the path. The sounds of the city begin to return again. Cars and people passing by. I turn around and start walking home. A few minutes later, I reach my front door. I open the door and step inside. I set my keys down, turn on the aircon, and take a deep breath. Today feels different. Maybe because something inside me feels different too. I thought to myself, why do I like being the version of myself that everyone else likes? The trees in the park don't try to impress anyone. The leaves don't worry about their shape. They just exist the way they are. They were imperfect. Maybe I can learn to do the same. Maybe I don't need to be perfect to be accepted. I take a slow breath, sit down in my room, and listen to the quiet of the room. For the first time in a long time, my thoughts are quiet. My head stopped talking. And now, finally, home feels like home.